If we're given two matrices and we want to add them, how would we do that? So let's just take a look at this. So if we have matrix A has elements, let's say 2, -1, 7, 3. So there's matrix A. And then we have matrix B with elements, maybe we have 0, 5, -2, 9. And we want to add A and B. So what is A plus B? Well, how would we do this? And fairly intuitively, if I was asked to define this addition, I would probably just say take all of the elements from A and add them to their corresponding elements from B. So I would get something along the lines of 2 plus 0 would be my first element in this sum. -1 plus 5 would be the element in the first row, second column. 7 plus -2 would be second row, first column, and then 3 plus 9 would be second row, second column, my entry there. And actually, fairly intuitively, this is how matrix addition works. So if you wanted to add two matrices, you would just add the corresponding positions for each of your matrices. So we'd get 2, 4, 5, and 12 would be this new matrix here. Now, because matrix addition is defined by just adding corresponding entries from each matrix, what has to happen is that our two matrices have to be the same dimensions in order to add them and also subtract them. So if I wanted to subtract these two matrices, I would just, again, subtract their corresponding positions. And that would be how we define this adding and subtracting matrices. So the key thing to note is in order to add or subtract your matrices, they have to be the same dimensions. So let's take a look at an example of this. So if I'm given matrix A, which is a 2 by 3 matrix, and matrix B, which is again a 2 by 3 matrix, we want to find their sum and their difference. So for matrix A, I will use, so we have this 1, -2, 5, 3, 0, -7. So if I want to find A plus B, what does that equal? So A plus B equals, so in my first entry, first row, first column, it's going to be 1 plus a -6. My first row, second column is going to be -2 plus 1. And then first row, third column is going to be 5 plus 11. Second row, first column is going to be 3 plus 2. Second row, second column is going to be 0 plus -8. And third row, third column will be -7 plus 3. And then just simplify. So the sum A plus B will be equal to, that's -5. -2 plus 1 is -1. 5 and 11, that's 16. 3 plus 2 is 5. 0 plus a -8 is -8. And then -7 plus 3 is -4. So this would be the sum of A and B. So you just add their corresponding entries. Let's go ahead and find the difference of A and B. So A minus B. So we do the exact same thing. We just say this entry minus this entry. So 1 minus a -6, that's 1 plus 6, that'd be 7. -2 minus 1, that's -3. 5 minus 11, that's going to be -6. 3 minus 2 is +1. 0 minus a -8, that's 0 plus 8, so that's 8. -7 minus 3, that's -10. So this would be the difference of A and B.